Hello, hello. Okay, so this is actually okay. Hi, everybody in Relationship Matters, and thank you for joining me this afternoon. My name is Charlotte Odum. I am an author, counselor, coach, also a radio show host of The Renewed Show. I'm the founder of The Renewed Network. Our mission is to reach, is to teach, and is to inspire you. So today I come your way and I want to say a very big thank you to Enoch, who invited me to do a session on relationship matters today. And it seems that this live would be pre-recorded and showed later because I am trying as much as possible to share, but I feel it's only limited to the group. So I believe Enoch will do something about it. So if anybody joins me, that would be great. But if you don't, I know you'll be watching it later. And I hope everybody is doing well. So today I'm discussing making the right choice. It's very important for us to make the right choice because as humans, the Bible says in Genesis chapter 2 verse 18 that God said that now the Lord God said, it is not good, sufficient, satisfactory that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper mate, suitable, adaptable, complementary for him. So as humans, we have to relate. And if God said that it's not good for a man to be alone, remember that man doesn't stand for a man alone. It stands for both a man and a woman. So it's definitely not good for any man to be alone, any man, any woman to be alone. Now, when you are alone, it definitely comes with a lot of challenges. And so that is why God said it is not good for a man to be alone. And so he made a helper mate. Now, I define a relationship as a ship that carries all relations. So over the past 2 years, this is what I've stated, that a relationship is a ship. So you yourself, you are in a cruise where we allow people to come into our ship. Now, the people we allow into our ship is very important. It means you have the control, you have the choice, you are the boss of your own life. So you allow who can come into your life. Now, when we are talking about a relationship leading to marriage, then you should be thinking about a partnership. So someone who is coming into your shape that is going to help you to direct, that is going to help you to get to your destination, that is going to help you to make the necessary stop, the necessary changes to your crew. So I want you to get this picture in your head so that you know why you should make the right choice. Because if you bring a partner that doesn't agree or that doesn't understand your or appreciate the effort you have made as to wherever your journey is at, then your ship can sink rather than get to its destination. So that is why I have come your way today to discuss making the right choice. So I want to say a little bit more about myself. So I completed my tertiary education at 21 and then I got married at 23. So at the time, my main focus was to get married, and I believe that getting married would be a stepping stone for me to actually achieve the rest of my goals in life. But when I got into the marriage and there was so much anger, there was so much strife, there was so much frustration, financial problems. There was so much lack of communication, no sexual relations. I mean, every effort I would have put into the relationship, it wasn't working because there was no communication between the two. That means there was a misunderstanding. And guys, nobody ever marries their enemy. Everybody that is married know that they never marry their enemies. It starts from friendship, it starts from dating, it starts from courtship, and then getting prepared to get married, actually getting married, and then staying married. So it's at a point when you get married after the wedding is when you have taken your package home, and then they begin to unfold the other side. Because when you are in love, when you are madly in love, there is so many things that shadows you, that you don't even think about. What they eat, how do they eat, how do they sleep, how do they wake up, what would be the relationship when they are off the phone, when you are actually in their breathing space for the next 24 hours. You'd have to do things together. You have to cook together. You have to shower. You don't have to always shower together, but you've got to shower. You need to use the toilet. There are certain things you have to get the bills paid. And these things, love is not going to pay those things. It's two people that have to come into agreement that would pay those things. So that is why today I'm here talking to you about making the right choice. And I believe this is going to help someone, going to change your thinking. Until you change your mindset, nothing changes about you. So today I want you to know the reason why you need to make the right choice. The reason why you, as the boss of your life, need to partner with somebody who is going to get your ship to your destination. The ship is that you. And remember, God said that when the two have agreed, they become one. So in marriage, 1 + 1 becomes 1 instead of 2. And how would that be? So let me give you why you need to choose right. Now, when you choose right, it will help you to have inner peace, joy, settlement, and sound mind. So if this is what you are looking for, then you have to make it your aim to choose right. It helps you to form a stronger bond. So whatever you felt in the beginning is going to grow. So if the person really loved you, that love is never going to diminish. You wouldn't be married and then after marriage, you fall out of love. No. After marriage, this love is going to increase. It's going to look more beautiful and it's going to blossom. And whilst that does that, your life begins to blossom as well. It's also going to help you to have a better foundation for your family, a better foundation. So when you choose right, you'll be able to form a very great family. And you know that once you get hooked and hitched, it helps you to procreate as well. So having children, companionship, great companionship. So you'll be having, when you choose right, you'll be able to actually enjoy life and live it fully. You have greater love and understanding, and you will never feel alone. Even though there are times in marriage where you will feel alone, when there is disagreement, when there is argument, when there is no communication, or when there is anger, you might feel that way. But those things are normal in marriage. Every marriage faces their own challenges. But these things, why you need to choose right is when those challenges come, when those misunderstandings come, when those days you are unwell and you need someone that will support. When you have children and you need someone that will support. So you are looking at a companion that would be a great mother or a great father or a great mentor. Not everybody goes into a relationship for children. But even if it's the two of you, you are looking at somebody that you can actually hold hands, laugh together with, have a very happy relationship with. So that is why you must choose right. So at the very beginning, when you have met someone and you are not so sure, because not everybody is sure when they meet someone. When you meet someone and you feel that you are in love or you're falling in love with this person, all we look out for as humans is the elegance, the eloquence, how good they are, how good looking, before you actually begin to say hello and want to communicate and form a friendship with them. And these days it's called dating. And dating actually is when you should know a lot more about your partner. A lot more. And there are so many ways that we can find partners these days. Hello, we in modern day time, and especially in COVID-19, you are going to meet people online. Pubs are open now. I'm in the UK, so pubs are open. I'm sure wherever you are listening, and social places have also opened as well. So you may meet people through online, through the phone, through church, wherever you are going to meet them, or through an introduction from a friend or a family member. However you meet these people, you should make it a point, or you should make it your own personal goal, that whoever you fall in love with, you have to go deeper, think deeper, search deeper about this person. And there is a myth which says only fools fall in love, but not anymore, because you need to know that your life is at stake at who you are partnering with. Somebody said that it's better to break off an engagement than to have a divorce. Why? Because life has 4 stages. Life has 4 stages. The first being your childhood, the second being your teens, the third your adult life, which by that stage you may have finished your secondary, tertiary education. You may have started to form relationship, get married. And guess what? Whatever you want to do from there carries on. And the last bit of life is death. So choosing a life partner is actually choosing someone that is going to choosing someone that you would part ways with at the end. And I want to make this statement clear, that there is, if you are a Christian, that there is no marriage in heaven. So you want to make your marriage a heaven, a haven for yourself and for your children, if you want to have children. You want to form a great family. You want to form a strong union, a strong united family. You do not want a broken home. Everything depends on the choice you make. The choice you make, not what anybody makes for you. The choice you make. Even if you get introduced by someone, know that the choice is absolutely down to you to make, whether you like this person or not. So, how do we choose right? How do we choose right? Before you can be able to choose right, you need to know that there are 2 most important things that you must have. Now, a boundaries list. A boundaries list. I didn't say a rejection list. A boundaries list. So that means first you should know what you want first. So your wants list and your boundaries list. What do you want in your partner? What do you want in a relationship? What do you want? So your wants list and your boundaries list, not a rejection list. Because remember, when we approach people and they don't, we say to them we don't like them, you should be able to give a reason so they do not feel rejected. So they do not feel down. So they do not feel that they can't even go on and even ask somebody else. So it's very good the way you approach it in terms of love and relationship matters. Because sometimes it breaks some people so much that they don't even want to go into any form of relationship at all. Your want list. Now, first in your want list, you need to know a world check or a faith check. A faith check or a world check. What is a faith check? In this world, the two most important things that is spoken about is faith and politics. So your faith is very, very important in choosing a partner. If you do not have any, if you don't attest to any faith or you don't believe in anything, then that's fine. Why you need to consider your faith, and it's very important, is that this is what the Bible says for Christians. 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14 to 18, the Message Bible, said, don't become partners with those who reject God. How can you make a partnership out of right and wrong? That's not partnership. That's war. Is light best friends with dark? Does Christ go strolling with the devil? Do trust and mistrust hold hands? Who will think of setting up pagan idols in God's holy temple? But that is exactly what we are. Each of us a temple in whom God lives. God himself put it this way: I will live in them and move into them. I will be their God and they will be my people. So leave the corruption and compromise. Leave it for good, says God. Don't link up with those who will pollute you. I want you all by myself. You will be sons and daughters to me. The word of the Master God. So this is from the Message Bible. If you are a believer of whatever faith you are believing in, every faith believes in a God. Therefore, you cannot mix with someone who doesn't have your faith, who can't believe in your God, who can't believe in you, who can't believe in your dreams. Because there is a belief inside of you, and you should take this into consideration because that can cause confusion. So before you even decide, know which side of the world that this person is. If you are a Christian, then you are in a Christian kingdom. If you are engaged or partner, or you are in love, then you need to do a reality check of this person. Is this person a Christian? Are they feet stamping, hand clapping, tongue talking, firebrand Christians? What is their level of commitment? What is their love, their respect and fear for God? If you want someone to treat you right, then you need to know their level of commitment in the Christian kingdom. I want you to know that you are of an incorruptible seed if you are a Christian. Therefore, there are certain guidelines and principles that is guiding you as a Christian. In the Christian, a man is expected to marry one wife. If you are a Muslim, the belief is that you can marry up to 4 wives. So there is a standard for every religion. And what you choose is up to you. If you are a firebrand, tongue-talking Christian, then you need to know that you need to be on a level, on the same level in choosing a partner. Like-mindedness. They love the things you love. They are happy to go to church with you. And I can say that some people are in different denominations or different dominions. please, you need to discuss these things. Are we going to my church? Is it going to be your church? Can we go to the same church? You do not want any form of confusion after marriage. These things need to be decided. You are in your world. You need someone who would believe in you. You need someone who wouldn't talk you out of your beliefs. When Bible says that light and darkness do not mix, or you cannot yoke with unbelievers, not only unbelievers of the gospel, but unbelievers of your dream, of the things you want to achieve. You may have married as a secondary school leaver, but maybe along the way you want to go to the university. Maybe along the way you want to do your masters. Along the way you want to start a business. Along the way you want to become an actress. Along the way you want to go into media. Along the way you want to write your book. Are you finding a partner that believes in you, in your dreams, in your goals? And please, in your friendship, in your dating, you need to make your dreams and your goals clear. That is why everybody needs to go on a journey of self-discovery. When you know your purpose, you wouldn't actually marry for you to be just for marriage's sake, that you have a title. Your marriage should make impact. Getting married is for a purpose. It's not for you to add to the number. It's actually for a purpose. So you need to have discovered yourself, be matured enough to actually take the stand to get married. Now, marrying the right person, make sure they are in your world. They believe in you. They believe in your dreams. How are you going to get that? Know their faith. What is their level of commitment? Do they mean what they say? Do they actually follow? Because when someone actually follows the commitment to whatever God they believe in, if they believe that they are not supposed to commit adultery and they fear the God they serve, trust me, they wouldn't cheat on you. They wouldn't cheat on you. Even in business, they would make sure that they wouldn't cheat on their partners. So this marriage, or being in a loving relationship, the people we see that are in a loving, harmonious relationship work hard. It's hard work. But most of the hard work can be done now. When you are actually not married, you can find out everything about your partner. You wouldn't find, at least you may find at least 70%, so that you'll be able to know that you have chosen right. So please do check if you are in the same world. They believe the things you believe. They mean what they say. Yeah? They are committed. They are committed to their praying, reading the Bible, going to the mosque, whatever that they believe in. Whatever that they believe in. Now, I'm also going to talk about background check. How to choose right. Background check is very important. Remember, I'm talking about the want list. What you want. So, if I want a Christian, what is their church? How committed are they? Do they believe in the things I believe? If I believe in tithing, do they believe in tithing? Do they believe in giving? Do they believe that we should actually have morning devotion? Do they believe that I have to fast? And when everybody is in love, they don't think about these things I'm talking about. You don't seem to think about that, because all you see is the elegance, the gloom, where they are taking you, wanting to meet their friends. You want everybody to be nice to you. Hey, everybody would be nice to you, but there is a time that you have disagreement. There is a time that you have argument. There is a time that you will not be on the same page. So it's not only about the nice aspects. You need to know them. You need to know them. And soon I will also give you the boundaries list so that you know what you are going for and how this can help you to make the right choice. Background check. You need to check. And everything is based on communication. I'm still on dating before courtship and engagement, because this is how you can build a relationship, making the right choice. Making the right choice. Making the right choice. To make is actually to create, to innovate. To make is to create. So if you want to have a good, peaceful, loving, resounding relationship or marriage, then you per se have to create that. And one person can't create that, it's two people. So you have to make the right choice, that somebody that will not actually disturb your inner peace, somebody who will add to you than take from you. And we will get to that, because some people may not add to you, but they will take from you. Take. And then you become drained. And then you feel, oh, I'm not in love anymore. Okay, so background check. What kind of family do they come from? Is it nuclear family, polygamous family? What's the number of their family? Where exactly do they come from? Is there any hereditary diseases in their family, like sickle cell? Do they have sickle cell? Or what is their blood group? Do they have any illnesses? This is background check. From the very person that you are choosing, you need to know what is their blood group. Do they have any hereditary diseases like sickle cell? Do they have any illnesses themselves? So when we fall in love, example, do they have any illness? Example, like do they have any mental issues? Are they on any medication? These things is not things that we ask when we meet people and we are in love and we want to get to the altar, we want to get married. But just as a doctor actually goes to school to study for medicine, you can't just enter into marriage. You need to have knowledge of marriage. You need to have knowledge of marriage. That is not all rosy and gloomy. When you get married, the laundry has to be done. Cleaning has to be done. Cooking has to be done. Going out together has to be done. The bills has to get paid. When children come in and you are pregnant, your emotions change. You change from your Coca-Cola shape, probably to a different shape. There are so many changes. So you need to choose right, somebody that can do all these things that I'm saying. Even though there would be frictions, you want to minimize frictions. You want someone that would respect you. You want someone that they know who you are. You are friends with them, so they don't have any issues at all. Understanding you, understanding where you are coming from or where you are driving at. Please know that there is a limit to these things, that people don't tell the truth because they want to get you at all costs, because they want to have you at all costs. But you know that your integrity is at stake. Why there are a lot of divorces? Because people do not tell people the truth from the beginning. If they have a child somewhere, they hide it. If they are owing debt somewhere, they hide it. In fact, their real intention for meeting you, they even hide it as well. They don't say the truth. But I want to assure you that people, you can't pretend for long. There is a limit to it. You can't pretend for long. You can't hide everything for long, because the truth will always come out by their reactions, by their actions. And even when you are choosing, please note how they answer questions, how they react to people, meeting new people. And I tell you, nobody should be shy to introduce you when they are in love with you, to introduce you to their family, to their friends. There shouldn't be any excuses going to their workplace if they want you to, or if you want to know where they work. So there shouldn't be any form of shyness. There should be absolute transparency. You need this transparency before you even get married. Because how do you even get married? The wedding planning. You need to know both of your finances. What kind of wedding you can afford. So as friends, there should be 100% absolute transparency and truth. Absolute transparency and truth. So please, 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 this is background check. Background check. Background check. Where do they work? How much do they earn? Who are their friends? Friends are very important in every relationship. Knowing their friends. Guess what? The law of association says that you become who you associate with. So you need to know your partner's friends. Who are these friends? Actually, the things that the person is asking you, do you see them in the friends they have chosen? If they said they want a Christian, do they actually have Christian friends that are going to church every day, praying every day, loving the things of God every day, working honestly, not talking about people all the time to you? So people, if you really want to know the partner that you are choosing and to make the right choice, know who they are associating with. Who are the people with around them all the time? Is it people that are always poaching the others? Hey, look at this nice girl passing by. And to be frank, men always do that a lot. But what are the type of friends? Are the friends business-minded people? Are the friends people that are moving forward in life? Are the friends people that are encouraging the person? So it's not only about that. I want to say thank you to everybody who watched this video. And I do apologize that I think it's not allowing me to share in the group. This is a live video I'm doing. It's not allowing me to share. So I'm only able to share probably after this video. Now, you should never miss work. When God first created man, he puts him in a garden to work. Work by naming the animals. Work by making sure the place was sustained. Work by making sure the place was maintained. Work by making sure that the place was growing. The animals were reproducing. So you can't miss work. You can't miss work when you are choosing a partner. Is this partner working? How are they sustaining and maintaining themselves first before they can even come and partner with you? Marriage is not a 50-50, it's 100-100. You must give your all, they must give their own, so that it becomes one. If there are any questions after this video, please drop it and I will get back to you. I will definitely get back to you. So I'm just rounding up about making the right choice. And I hope somebody has put this down. That first you need a want list and a boundaries list. What do you want? And the things that you want is all the stuff I've spoken about. You need to do a world check and a background check. A world check and a background check. A world check, are they in your world? Are they in the same faith with you? What do they believe in? Do they believe in your dreams, in your goals that you want to achieve? Do they think you can be better? Because marriage shouldn't be for better, for worse, but it should be for better, for better. For better, for better, for richer, for richer. Yes, in the marriage, one of you can lose their job, but that is why you partner, because then the other one can support you. What happens? You should know someone who is maintaining and sustaining, having good finances, so that you'll be able to better manage your finances when you get married. be able to make better choices in business. You know that when my partner advises me, he or she is going to help me to make the right decisions in investments. So please do take note. A world check or a faith check and a background check. Now, before I go, I want you, in your best interest, to know the people that you can't partner with. And this is very important. You can't ignore it. Because once you ignore red flags in your relationship, know that if you can't cope with it there and then, don't go with it. Unless you can cope with it inside of your marriage. All the red flags, anger issues, cheating on you even before you get married. Cheating on you even before you get married. This cannot be ignored. Not supporting you, not supporting your vision, your dreams, even before you get married. And before I go, I want you to know from the Message Bible again, Galatians 5 verse 19 to 21. And I wouldn't add or take from it, because the choice will be down to you now to see these things and be able to pinpoint. And I tell you, as a person, you can't change any man or woman until they change their mindset. So until they change their mindset, you can't change them. Until they want to change themselves, you can't change anybody. So you can't enter into a relationship with the aim and a zeal to change somebody. Guess what? These people have been living their life for the past 20 years, 30 years, and they've not known you. They only know you in 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and you want to change who they are. Practically, it's even impossible. So please do take what I'm going to share with you now very seriously. And it is in the Bible if you haven't ever seen it. But I believe that it goes for everybody actually. Because everybody who wants their own peace of mind, who want to actually enjoy life, enjoy their partner, would also pay attention to this. Don't marry or don't enter a relationship, a serious relationship leading to marriage, with the hope to change someone. Now, Galatians 5:19 to 21 says, in the Message, it is obvious what kind of life develops out of trying to get your own way all the time. Repetitiveness, loveless. They have no love. Cheap sex. A stinking accumulation of mental and emotional garbage. So people, if you don't put value on yourself, whoever you choose can actually treat you anyhow. They may not support you, they may not love you, but lust after you. They will accumulate a mental and emotional garbage on you. They'll tell you are not beautiful, your makeup is not good, you need to change all your clothes, you need to change your hair before I can love you. Hey, anybody who loves you takes you as who you are. Love is in the eyes of the beholder. So no matter how you look, they would love. In fact, they would actually do more to even improve your looks. Nobody shaming. No fat shaming. They would be kinder to you with their words. Frenzy and joyless grabs of happiness, trinket gods, magic show religion. So this magic show religion is someone who pretends actually they are in the Christian faith, blah, blah, blah. And then you get married and then they say, no, I'm not going to church with you anymore. I don't want to be there. So please take note. Paranoid loneliness, cutthroat competition, all consuming yet never satisfied, want a brutal temper. You can't let this bypass you. A brutal temper. We are here in the UK, there has been a 50% rise in domestic violence since the COVID-19. A brutal temper. You don't want this red flag to bypass you. Once you see that, if nothing can be done, then please, 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 it's not a choice for you to do, to think, oh, he's going to get better or she's going to get better. An impotence to love or to be loved, divided homes and divided lives, small-mindedness and lopsided pursuits, the vicious habit of depersonalizing everyone into rivalry. So forming partnership into somebody who is always complaining about people, somebody who backbites, who is envious, who is jealous. Soon they'll be jealous of you. Uncontrolled and uncontrollable addictions like alcohol, anything like in all of these abusive substances, ugly parodies of community. So when you want to probably change the world, you want to put your own quota. No, they may suggest something else. I could go on. This isn't the first time I have warned you. You know, if you use your freedom this way, you will not inherit God's kingdom. Like I said, the stages in life is 4 stages. Who you choose is very important. Making the right choice. Check that they are able to maintain and sustain. What is their integrity? What is the value they've placed in themselves? And I want to encourage single women that dating, or men as well, dating is not fornication. Dating, if you really want a serious relationship leading to marriage, staying away from sex is the best. Staying away from sex is the best. Why? Your integrity is protected. Trust is built that way. Trust is built that way. And a lot of couples can attest to it, that when they avoided premarital sex, they have no worry or anxiety about their man or woman, because they know this person stayed celibate. This person put them as their priority, respected them right from the beginning to make sure that they can achieve a common goal. Ending to this, I have a saying that my mom told me years ago that I want you to reflect on. One day my mom said to me that if you look at a 6-bedroom house, do you get satisfied in your tummy? And one of my siblings also said to me, why should the rich marry the poor? Why should the rich marry the poor? And he was saying to me, if you are rich, marry the rich. Why? Because what he is actually saying is, a poor mind cannot follow a rich thinking. A poor mind cannot understand a rich thinking. I will leave you all with these questions to reflect on making the right choice. And I believe Enoch will come back to me if he wants me to continue this series on making the right choice. I mean, please know that it's a want and a boundaries list. And ladies and gentlemen, please be nice, be polite, even if you don't want this person to partner with. Make sure that your integrity is always intact. I have a book that I have written. It's called Yes, I Do, My Journey to Marriage, and the story after. Like I was saying, I got married at the age of 23. Everything did not go well. The marriage ended in 50 days. that means I know I made I made the wrong choice and I walked out. But for you, you do not have to make that mistake. That is why I have written the book. And until you know what is wrong, it will be difficult for you to make the right choice. So get my book. Yes, I do. My Journey to Marriage and the Story After. It's on Amazon. I will post it under this video once I have finished. You can get it on Amazon. If you want to connect with me, connect with me. My Facebook name is Charlotte Odum. My page name is at the Renewed Network on Facebook. So just type at the sign at the Renewed Network and it will come up. At the Renewed Network, I have a free basic 30 minutes free consultation for anybody who wants life coaching, relationship coaching. Please book your appointment there. And if you want to get in touch, you can message us or email me at the Renewed. Email me therenewed@gmail.com. therenewed@gmail.com. And so thank you everyone who would watch this after. I apologize because it doesn't actually give me anything to share outside of the group. So Enoch means business. And thank you everybody for watching, tuning in. Love you all. And don't forget, make the right choice. Have a blessed day. Thank you.